Hi everyone, before we start this video, I would like for you to go to my GoFundMe project, which are at the in the description below. If you want to go help me with one of these projects, please click the links below, and it will take you to that particular project. So please help me. I need your help. Thank you. God bless. On this episode of Infowars News Blitz, the founder of the Me Too movement disparages female reporter for asking about Bill Clinton rape. Trump confirms Pompeo meeting with Kim Jong-un, and the GOP demands criminal investigation into Clinton, Lynch, and Comey. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. For the final week of April the 23rd, 2018, this is the first article here. It's article written by, Millie River. The title says Me Too movement founder disbars female asking about Bill Clinton rape. Reporter kicked out of Me Too event for defending abusive victims. And the person that was asking about it is actually Millie Weaver herself. During a hashtag Me Too speaking event held at Akron, I can't pronounce his name, Akron University in Ohio, Infowars reporter Millie River asked the movement founder Teresa Berkeley why the women who were allegedly sexually abused by Bill Clinton were excluded from the movement. Millie further asked, "Are you worried at all that the Me Too movement became too partisan, and used for political power?" We were told to shut up, forcibly removed from the public event, and later physically assaulted by three times for questioning Berkeley. After being escorted out of the event, Weaver was harassed and assaulted by attendees. And I mean, look at this girl. This girl is butt ugly. My God, is this girl ugly. But here she is with Alex Jones on the subject.
And they were probably observing in a separate room because they were streaming the video to other rooms. And that's when I realized, oh my gosh, these women are irate. They're very mad at me. Essentially, Tarana Burke gave them permission because they had all established rapport with her. She did a really good job throughout the meeting, the speech, to make everyone establish rapport with her and seeming like she's just trying to help everyone, and she's just this.
Well, I mean, I can say this: Tarana Burke, yeah. And these women. We haven't played the video yet. It's coming in the next segment. They're just so vicious. They're so hateful. And you're a woman. I guess you went in there without your camera person, by yourself. And then they've obviously been trained and ready for somebody to try to come in. And this is how they act, like vicious, entitled, arrogant piranhas. The universities have turned into these anti-free speech bullying dens, just like the university there at Georgetown suing me, lying about what happened there in Charlottesville, where you were covering it.
That's right. This is about censorship. See, they made a huge deal about any time a conservative speaker was going to speak at a university. You have these big protests, and essentially they shut down that person's right to speak because the universities no longer want to let them hold their speaking events there because they want to avoid conflict. Now, were there any conservatives out there protesting and silencing this speaker, Tarana Burke, and her hashtag Me Too movement? No, there weren't. There were not protesters. See, conservatives respect the right of free speech and people to have differing opinions. Now, all I did not disrupt. I wasn't bird dogging. I wasn't trying to disrupt her speech.
No, exactly. You asked a question. When it came time, we're going to play it all, and they attacked you. They are authoritarians and a danger to this country. We must stand against them. They're coming for all of us.
There you go. Okay, thank you. And as I said before, folks, this girl is butt ugly. I mean, that's all this is. And I'm just gonna play this in the background. I mean, look at this. I mean, this woman here was just pushing on her, and then and everybody was clapping. She was trying to take her phone and everything else, and her camera guy wasn't there. I mean, seriously, man, this woman is just butt ugly. And she was just asking the question. She was like, "Nope, out of here, boys and girls. We don't need to hear that. Nope, nope, nope." Especially with Juanita Broderick being raped and everything else. Violently raped, I might say. I'm not sure. But technically, this whole thing looks like it was just politically. It's now turned into a political weapon now. And Millie had every right to ask the question. But, seriously, this woman, I don't know what to say. Alright, to our second article of the day here. It's an article written by Mikhail Phelan. It's how it's called. Trump confirms Pompeo met with Kim Jong-un. Meeting designated to lay groundworks ahead of Trump-Kim summit. U.S. President Donald Trump confirmed CIA Director Mike Pompeo's meeting with this month with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un after numerous outlets reported on the clandestine trip. The Washington Post said on Tuesday that Pompeo traveled to North Korea over Easter weekend as an envoy for Trump ahead of the two leaders' planned summit. The extraordinary meeting between one of Trump's most trusted adversaries and the authoritarian head of a rogue state was a part of an effort to lay groundwork for a direct talk between Trump and Kim about North Korea's nuclear program, the Post said. Trump took to Twitter Wednesday morning affirming the top-secret diplomatic mission. Mike Pompeo met with Kim Jong-un in North Korea last week. Meeting went very smoothly and good relationships were formed, Trump said. Details of summit are being worked out now. Denuclearization will be a great thing in the world, but also for North Korea. The CIA director instead cautiously asserted that the upcoming face-to-face between Trump and Kim was an important diplomatic step forward. I'm optimistic that the United States government can set the conditions for that appropriately so the president and North Korean leader can have that conversation that will set us down the course of achieving diplomatic outcome that America and the world so desperately needs, Pompeo said. The president gave his blessing to the talks between South Korea and North Korea concerning a potential end of the Korean War. Although the U.S. and South Korea is a signatory to the armistice agreement. Article goes on to say that basically that an ex-Korean diplomat Tae Yo-ho predicted that Kim will drag out 2 or 3 years without giving up his nuclear program, and hope the U.S. will play. I mean, he knows technically what's gonna happen if he tries this, right? His butt is getting bombed into existence, and he can't do that, so he'll try to, drag this whole thing out, as an ex-diplomat said. I mean, they're gonna try to do it. They're gonna try to because he realizes that his goose is cooked, and he makes all these threats. They're not gonna be around long enough to see it. But anyway, folks, this is the last article here. It's an article written by Jamie White. The title is called, Finally, GOP Demands Criminal Investigation into Clinton, Lynch and Comey. Evidence of conspiracy to overthrow deputy of the duly elected president surfacing. Here comes the cavalry, folks! Nearly a dozen Republican lawyers sent a criminal referendum to the State Department and FBI seeking an investigation into several former FBI-era officials, including former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, former Deputy FBI Director James Comey, Representative Mike Muniz, Representative of Florida, and Ron Sanchez, Representative of Florida as well. Republican of Florida, probably both Senate and whatever, are among the 11 members of Congress who want an investigation into violations covering everything from the anti-Trump Steele dossier finding to the handling of Clinton's email probe to the Uranium One scandal. We have referenced the following individuals for investigation of violators of federal states. It's the letters raised addressing Attorney Jeff Sessions and FBI Director Christopher Wray. In doing so, we are especially mindful of this familiar degrees of overzealous that has marked the investigation into former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and the presidential campaign of Donald Trump, respectively. Because we believe that these positions are highly high authority and should be treated at the same as every other American, we want to be sure that violators of law outlined below are vetted appropriately. In addition to Hillary Clinton and Comey, other individuals named are former Attorney General Lynch and former FBI Director Andrew McCabe, FBI investigators Peter Stark and FBI counsel Lisa Page, and former acting Attorney General Sally Yates. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. I ran out of stuff to say. But, folks, here's Alex Jones on that.
Well, that's the action we need. Representative Matt Gaetz, who I know you've really helped and pushed, are among 11 members of people signing the Declaration of Independence. Let me tell you, they are signing their death warrant if we don't win. They have got a lot of courage. Who want to investigation into violations concerning everything from the anti-Trump Steele dossier funding to the handling of Clinton's email probe to the Uranium One scandal. Everybody else is playing it safe. We're going to read more of the article and the letter to Congress in the next segment. This is a short segment, but Roger Stone, I tell you, this sounds like the cavalry. Can we play the cavalry? You know, maybe in the next segment coming in over the hill, maybe John Wayne and a cavalry charge, because this feels like the Deus Ex cavalry. Or, you know, that's the Millennium Falcon coming in episode 4, right when Darth Vader's about to kill Skywalker and just taking those babies out. I mean, this is what we need, isn't it, Stone?
No, Alex, it's time for the cavalry. I mean, how long is the cover-up of the egregious crimes of the Clintons and the Obamas and their attempt to actually use the power of the state, the surveillance, authority, and power and capability of the state to hijack American presidential election? And they want to talk about Russia, when there's no evidence of collusion or a crime, when the crime is right under our noses.
Oh, trying to overturn the election. And as you always said, once they thought they found something, the Russia dragnet goes, and it all turns into the new thing they found. What is it they think they've dug up in the president's private lawyer file that the judge, Soros's judge that married Soros, said put in a federal database so all the feds can get in it and leak it safely? That woman should be instantly indicted. What a lunatic.
Yeah, you're speaking, of course, of Judge Kimba Wood, who I know extremely well, actually spent a weekend with her socially one time. Nice lady.
Oh, you know her extremely well?
Well, she is someone I know.
Well, the word is she's kind of wild like you, so.
She's actually been a surprisingly independent jurist and sometimes hands the government decisions that shock them. So,
okay, so we're back to this thing. Bolton's good because you drink whiskey with him. And no,
I'm not.
And the sheriff's okay because you got him elected. I'm not mad at you, but now this lady's good. She used to be a Playboy bunny. She likes to have fun.
Not saying anything of the kind. She may be in the tank for the Clintons and the Obamas.
Hey, just because she's a rowdy girl that loves life, I'm not putting her down for that.
Okay, thank you. And sorry about this. I'm over the limit now. But really, folks, this is the cavalry coming in now, and it looks like the cavalry couldn't come quick enough. We know that technically there was one other person left out of this investigation too. It is that Wahhabist imbecile we call it John Brennan, and he's not in this. So yeah, he should have been in this. I mean, it's not like he It's not like he didn't do anything. I mean, he broke the law himself. I mean, funding ISIS? Come on! This guy's a Wahhabist. Well, anyway, folks, that's all the articles I have for you today. If you'd like to read more about these articles, please go to the link below or go to Infowars.com or Principal.com. There you can find hundreds of articles just like this one I have read for you today. This is the Infowars Newsletter. I'm Info.com, live from FEMA Region number 3. Please like, subscribe, and donate, and please check out my GoFundMe projects. Thank you. God bless.